clear that we have lost objective Fox.
Hello there, my Battlefield friends and fans. Welcome to Battlefield 5, the beta that is. I actually was so eager to play that 2 days early yesterday because I pre-ordered Battlefield 5. And then I got here and I was like, wait, where do I play? The play is grayed out, your company, armory, assignments, everything is grayed out. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to go into one of those shock troops or grand operations. And I went in here and picked one. And then I got here and I was like, I don't even know really what that is. There's locks on everything but one. So maybe we can just kind of select the one that doesn't have a lock on it and we get into a match. Okay, here we go. Forlorn Hope. Let's click on play. Fail to start matchmaking. You do not have early access. What? I was like, wait a minute. I double checked my purchase. I did purchase it. So I found out that you have to go into the store and find the Battlefield 5 Enlister offer, which nobody told us. So once you install this, which is free, it's gonna take probably about 2 or 3 minutes, not more, to download this. And then you finally actually have access to the beta, believe it or not. But in order for that to work, you actually have to restart the beta real quick. So then you get to this screen, which you didn't see before, and all of a sudden everything is no longer grayed out and you have access to everything here that the beta has to offer. So you can look at everything, check everything out that there is. And of course I went right into the Conquest mode, which is my favorite mode. I'm gonna try the other ones too. I don't know what that is. Operations I know, I don't know what Shock Troops is, but we'll find out. But today it's going to be all about Conquest. I just want to get to know the game a little bit, see what kind of weapons there are and so forth. And Conquest I'm most familiar with. So we're getting into Rotterdam first. We have 2 maps in the beta. This one is one of them. And I do love city maps. This is so awesome. This reminds me a lot of MENs. So let's see what this is all about. I'm going to see what classes we have here. Same as usual. I'm just gonna pick one.
We have taken objective Dog.
So I picked support and I have no idea what kind of weapon I have. I don't know this weapon. I don't know how it's gonna behave. We'll see. Alright, I don't even know where I am or anything. It looks like my settings are kind of off too. I gotta have to fix that. So, oh, couple people there. Yeah, okay, I saw that coming. Alright, we're back here on the tracks, which seems to be a popular place here because you can actually, this is actually a really good sniper spot. And I can imagine that there are a lot of hiding spots here. So it's going to be a little tricky until you know the map. Oh, I could just ended up outside of the train. I thought I was inside. Okay. I have no idea where anyone is. And I'm just gonna try taking this flag and make sure nobody is gonna... There's a guy out down there. And look at that. The blacks in this game are so black. You can't even see anything. I feel like the saturation is way too heavy. And I don't know if you can change that. If oh, wow. What is this? I have a grenade launcher now too. Okay, that's good to have. Alright. I really don't know what I'm doing right here. Oh, there's someone to revive. And I happen to be a medic, so... Yep, and... Oh my god, I didn't mean to pick up... I think I just picked up a scout class. I don't know how that happened. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm here for you.
But I'm glad I switched to the medic because I can now revive people and earn myself some points. And then maybe get more weapons to try out. I don't really know if that's possible in the beta. Is that an enemy? Alright, it was. I can't even see the difference between my own people and the enemy. Yeah, that darkness is really bothering me. It's so hard to see anything here. Look at that. I mean, you can barely see the inside of this train. Or what's going on down there.
Losing objective Charlie, soldiers.
And when you try to tag enemies,
Danger over there.
it actually... Okay, that went well. I like this gun. It actually puts a flag where you point it, but it doesn't actually tag the enemy. Look at that. I mean, this is... What is this?
Don't like the looks of that.
So you can just randomly tag locations that where
Soldiers, we are nearly beaten.
nothing is happening and everyone runs there and you're like, oops, I didn't mean to. I mean, what is this? How do you tag enemies? I have no idea. Maybe you can't do this anymore. And I feel like the graphics are not any better than in Battlefield 1. Oh wait, I thought that was an enemy. I mean, literally, you don't even know who is an enemy and who isn't.
Trouble over there.
And I've tried to make the game lighter, and it just kind of made everything washed out, so that's not an option. So I don't know, I'm really hoping they fix that in the actual game.
Good show.
Because
Objective
that
Charlie is
saturation is out of control.
You, pal.
I have no idea. Someone is coming, I think. Yeah, someone is actually trying to get our flag. And there's so many ways where people can come in. I actually kind of like this building. It looks kind of cool.
We are losing objective Baker.
Very European, definitely. Ah, there's a guy. Oh, I just missed him. Come here. Oh, I got this guy. Sure, there's more guys coming.
Soldiers, objective Baker.
Oh, look at that. They have tripwires here too, or bouncing betties as they called them back then in World War II.
Good, we've taken objective Able.
Oh, there they come. Couple guys. Got one. Alright, I couldn't hold it any longer all by myself. I don't know where my team was, but they weren't here. And look at that. You have to wait until you can respawn by skipping the revive or calling for help. I don't really like that.
We have now taken objective Able.
Yeah, I can really see how people feel like this is just like a few new maps for Battlefield 1, even though this is World War II, but it feels kind of like the same as Battlefield 1. And I don't usually say that because I'm a huge Battlefield fan, but I was very, very, very unsure about this game, and I wasn't even sure if I'm going to actually pre-order it, because it just is not really what we all wanted. And yeah, I don't blame people for feeling this way, because for the first time, I'm not excited about the new Battlefield game at all. I'm really, really happy to be able to play this, but this is not as exciting as the beta was of Battlefield 1. I played the heck out of the Battlefield 1 beta, and I wasn't sure about Battlefield 1 either. I couldn't see how you can do World War 1, a game in World War 1 with like very limited weapon and basically a lot of things that you just couldn't do. I couldn't imagine how that's gonna work, but the beta really convinced me. I was so stoked about the beta. I loved the Battlefield 1 beta, and I was so eager to get my hands onto the full game.
Objective Able is being lost.
And I played probably 3-4 hours in this beta, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna give it more chances,
Objective Able
more
is
time,
lost.
see how I feel after a couple days, but It's just that the oversaturated graphics, the just not very interesting maps, nothing I haven't seen before. Feels like they're just rearranged Battlefield 1 maps. There are some cool guns in here, I have to say. Of course, that's a given. They're more modern guns since it was a newer World War. It's the next World War. And newer vehicles, different vehicles. But overall, I don't know. I'm just not so sure. We have colored cars, that's awesome. The tanks are pretty much the same. There's not much difference to it. I feel there's a lot more ways to camp in this game than before. And it's a lot harder to actually spot the enemies. And when you kill someone, the indication that you actually got the kill is not as clear because everything is white font. Everything is white font. So if you capture something, it looks the same as if you kill something. It looks the same as if you just got an assist. It's just there is no, oh wow, I got the kill. I'm a lot of times not even sure if I got the kill. And sometimes I think I did get the kill because I had this big old message and then I found out it was just an assist. So that's another thing. I would definitely change. I have to stop shooting at people's knees. I do that like a
Over there.
lot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not very much excited about the graphics. I'm still playing it on Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One X yet, so maybe I can imagine it's going to be a bit better on the Xbox One X. But is that a reason to actually spend $500 on a new console? No. I don't know. There's a guy there. I don't know if I can get him. And I don't know if that was his grenade, because I don't think I have an incinerary. Oh, here he is. Alright. Oh my god, it's the same building again. So many people there. And me all by myself. Can't do it. Not a stop like that. Alright, this looks like the end of the map over there. And I'm sure there's already a bunch of people up here waiting for me. Oh, hello. I first thought that was one of my guys. Why can't you see who is an enemy and who is not? It's so hard to see. Did you see that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alright, we're gonna check out the next map, which is Narvik, which is a snow map, as you can see. Looks like we have a few more people on our team than the other team, which is good. As long as it's not too imbalanced. I'm gonna try this vehicle right now. No idea what it is. It's not a tank.
We've taken objective Able.
I'm just too lazy to walk. I don't really intend to use this vehicle. But maybe I can. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of vehicles. I like to ride in vehicles, but I don't usually like to drive them because then I don't have access to the gun. I just missed the first flag, of course. Always happens to me for some reason. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know this map. Never played it. First time. Well, okay. This doesn't go anywhere. Oh, this is... Okay, here we have all the guns. Alright, that's pretty much the same. And I think I'm out because this vehicle is kind of going where I don't want it to go. So I'm done with this vehicle. You're totally exposed here on this map, that's for sure. I mean, there is cover, but there's so many places. Got a guy right here. Alright, they got that kill. Oh, they have all the flags, I think. Alright, this didn't go so well. I saw that coming. So now I'm trying out the sniper class, the recon. See how that does, because that's my favorite class in Battlefield 1.
Looking at trouble over there.
See, I just I tried to see if someone is in the building, which I do in Battlefield 1, which tags the enemies. This just basically put a flag on the window, which, and that's an enemy. Alright, this gun is pretty good. Love it. Now the sniper rifle feels heavy. It's got a little bit of a drag to it, but it makes it kind of feel realistic. I really like it. I can imagine using that a lot more, and I think there's a guy here somewhere. Oh yeah, alright. Would have been nice to have a no-scope there, but still have to get used to this sniper rifle. And that's the only one that's available right now. Not sure if we can actually unlock more guns as we proceed in this beta. But right now it's just one gun per class. And so far I like them all, I have to say. Alright, we got a no-scope finally.
You've lost objective Fox.
So I switched back to, I think it's the medic class right now. Because I realized I need to be able to take out people faster, like so. And I don't think I would have gotten him with the sniper rifle, but someone is up on the hill, obviously. I've heard him before. I was just hoping he's not getting me. So let's see if someone is going to come and revive me. For the first time since I played this beta, someone has actually revived me. Wow! And it gave me a chance for another kill.
We have taken objective easy, soldiers.
Yeah, my aim is really sucky, I have to say. I'm so used to just basically play Recon in Battlefield 1. I hardly ever play any other class. So my aim has gotten pretty bad. And I have to actually get better at this again. Oh, hi there. If I end up not playing much Recon in Battlefield 5. If I even get Battlefield 5, that's the question. I can't believe I'm actually not sure about this game, about a Battlefield game for the first time. I can't believe it. I don't know, something really incredibly has to happen in this beta for me to actually get excited to get this game. I feel horrible having to say that. I'm a Battlefield veteran, a long time fan, defending every game. I even was a huge fan of Hardline. Hardline had that typical Battlefield stamp. This game, to me, doesn't feel like Battlefield. It doesn't feel like Battlefield. It's just the characters, the UI, which stands for user interface in case you don't know. Everything just feels a lot more like this could be something that the Call of Duty developers could have made, just on a little bit of larger scale. But it just somehow feels cheap. I'm sorry to say that. I feel horrible to say that. But I gotta be honest here. These are my first impressions of the beta. And I don't have a good feeling about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel like a Battlefield game to me. It doesn't even feel like Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 is awesome. Battlefield 1 has that Battlefield feel. It's got really awesome graphics. It's the UI, everything is just absolutely typical. I feel like a camper here. I actually am. I'm sitting here in the pitch black, waiting for this guy coming back, and he can't see me because the saturation in this game is too dark, I'm telling you. It is too dark, and if the only way you can get the saturation to improve is by turning up the brightness where everything looks washed out, then that's bad. I'm sorry guys, I love you, but this is bad. I mean, look at that. Look at the blacks in this game. I just can't get over it. I thought maybe in the snow map it's gonna be better. It's actually worse because the contrast between the snow and the shadows is just too extreme.
Objective able.
And when you look at, when you walk around in real life and you look at the shadows, they're hardly ever that extreme. Hardly ever. And even if this is realistic or would be realistic, you wouldn't have to do that in a game because it's a game and you gotta make it playable. And this is just, look at my aim. It's horrible, I know. Just tell me. Just tell me, I know it. I'm totally aware of it. I'm not saying anything else. It is horrible. I'll work on it. Play too much Recon. Too much. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I guess the flag icons are fine. That's kind of like the same. The ticking. The cues when someone actually is contesting the flag. That all is fine. The weapons are good. I don't like that you can tag enemies unless there's some kind of way where I'm unaware of, but why would they change it? It worked so fine. Why fix something that's not broken? But look at the character models. I know this is a beta, but let me tell you, they looked amazing in the Battlefield 1 beta. I mean, all the little men running around looking at you when they stood right in front of you, they looked amazing. Those characters here, they just, I don't know, they just look like Call of Duty characters. They just look like unfinished, and they don't even look like World War II soldiers to me. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. And I'm back playing the Recon. There's a guy right up there. Let's see if we can do a headshot. Yep, that worked fine. I have to say, this weapon though feels exceedingly satisfying. And I'm a huge fan of the SMLE in Battlefield 1. But this gun, it's got like this. It's got an edge over the SMLE for sure. It's just has this satisfying feel and sound to it. Yeah, missed that guy.
Look there!
Be aware that we have lost objective easy.
Alright, I always have to double check to find out if I actually got a kill, but I did. So this basically concludes my impressions for the first day of the Battlefield 5 beta. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I have some better impressions tomorrow. And until then, I hope to see you again. Take care, happy gaming, bye bye.